going on, guys? Welcome back to RC Voodoo. I've got here the 1/6 scale RocHobby's 41 Willys, and this is number 2 of the Willys that I have. And one problem with both of them is the steering link where it connects to the C hub out there. The little arm broke off. So I've got the metal replacement part. It's this little arm right here. Just breaks off. And you can see this one has never even been outside. It's still new, but just running it around in the living room, hit the corner of the sofa and snapped the arm off of there. You'll see the arm on this side. It's still there. But we're going to replace the C-hub and the knuckle here and fix this problem once and for all. So let me get this tore down and I'll be right back. Okay, the passenger side has the panhard mount right here. So make sure when you're putting these together, see, this one don't have it. This one goes on the passenger side because that's the panhard mount. You will have to reuse your bearings from the old ones, so just pop those out. I was worried about the fitment on these. I didn't want them to be sloppy, but very nice fit. Okay, here I'm just taking them apart. I had previously put them together just so I wouldn't lose any parts. So, of course, you got to take them apart and so you can get the axle in and get it all back together. And everything goes together nice. Little tricky trying to hold the bushings in, but you know, very simple, straightforward stuff. Done it over and over. So that's all I'm doing here. Come on. Now we'll go back and Loctite these later, but for the sake of the video, I am just getting them put together. And I have to go search for my Loctite because I'm not sure what toolbox I put it in last. Okay, there we go. I've got to get the axle slot lined back up inside the diff. There we go. There's no need to Loctite these C-hub screws here because they're going into the plastic axle. There we go. And where's this second one? Okay, you can see right here I'm getting the steering link and the drag link lined up, but this is actually the wrong side. The steering link goes to the passenger side, the same side with the panhard bar. So I correct this at the end when I realize what I'm doing, but don't watch this and think this is how it goes. So definitely the steering link goes on the panhard side, which is the passenger side. The steering link still goes on top and the drag link on the bottom, but it's just I'm doing it on the wrong side here, so just ignore this. Put your shock and link back on. Grab your washer, slide it on, put the hex pin in. There we go. Get your hex nut, slide it on, make sure it seats down on there. Grab your wheel, slap it on there. Look around for your tire lug nut there. Screw it down hand tight. Grab your tire tool and tighten it down. And keep tightening until you almost break your fingers. Alright, here is the side with the panhard mount. You see the two little holes there. Make sure this is on the passenger side. Everything went together really good. Barely any play at all. So nice and sturdy. Bearings fit nice and tight. A little bit takes a little bit of pressure to get the bearings in, but they're definitely not going to fall out. And very minimal movement. I was worried some of these aftermarket parts is known to have more slop than the stock, but these are actually quite nice. Okay, guys, couple things here you need to be aware of when back up here just a little. When you get this put together, one thing you want to have to do is if you look right here at the, let me get something to point with, right here at the panhard mount, right here you can see I was in the middle hole. There's 3 holes. It comes stock in the middle hole. Once you get these put on, then the steering is not, you know, it's off just a little bit like that. You know, that's straight right there. But once you get these on, it's off just a little bit like that when you have the servo horn straight up and down and centered. So all you have to do is take that panhard mount loose and move it to the passenger side hole, and that corrects the problem. Got the drag link under the bottom and the steering link on top, and that's how the manual had it too. So yeah, and other than that, I mean, it went together really easy. I think that's going to be a huge improvement because, like I said, this hasn't even been outside and it already broke. Here's the broke piece. You can see it broke right there, and here's one that isn't broke. So I would say this is the must-do upgrade. Must-do upgrade, like right away, because this is the second one I've broke. The first one I broke just doing just popping the throttle and letting it do little wheelies, and it come down, boom, and I was like kind of turned when it come down. I wasn't super rough on it, but it should have never broke. But I think this, if you're going to use these stock axles, I've put AR60s on my other one, but if you're going to use the stock axles, this is a must-do upgrade right away. So I'll leave a link in the description to them if you're interested in these. And I'll leave a coupon code. So that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.